on YouTube. All right, YouTube, good morning. It is 10:16, it's almost 10:30 here in the morning. Looking at the market this morning, early on, out of the get-go, they gave us a small pullback back to the 77.50, and that was it. The market opened today right at the VPOC from overnight, which was the 44.8275. We are waiting for that 87. We just broke above the previous day high. Right now, a brand new all-time high on that EMini ES. We had about 1 point to go to that 187. We were looking to capture some points of that 83s and 82s on this move. Market is still being resilient here, very slow, very thin volume this morning. Nothing is ridiculous, the amount of volume that we're having on that ES. We were looking for a couple of things early on in the morning as we were opening on those 82s. So before I go into what the market can give you guys today, let me explain a little bit on what we do here at eslive8.com. I mean, we do trade only using market profile as the main structure for the room, plus order flow. If you are not familiar with order flow, what is referred to the DOM or the ladder. So you will be looking at a graphical representation in the screen on what the ladder is looking like right underneath. Guys, if you guys are long this market, we were just talking about that 87s. Someone just put a nice trade here, looking to trap people right on that 88, and we have someone just moving that 90. That's going to propel this market to that overnight high on that 44.92. Here goes the 87. First, the combo L4 combo about to get hit. They just got it. I believe they did conduct some business there, about 300. 259s conducted, 261 at the market here. Let's see if they are going to give us a small pullback of 1 point or 2. Market very slow this morning, so I would expect the market to give me that 85.50 and no more than that, right, on this trade. 87s right now, 88s are on the book. So those 488 on the offers, this supply, we might go and grab it. That is exactly that 44.87s underneath. It is our combo on a spot gamma that we have for today. All right, for today. So as the market start to, grind higher, we keep printing new all-time highs ahead of Jackson Hole this coming Thursday, right? This coming Thursday. So let's see if we're going to pull back here just a tiny bit, get those 85s back to those 87s. Or 88, excuse me. That can give me about 6 points again early on. Let's see if this guy's going to have enough momentum. No auction activity today. I mean, it's so bad. No double A. Right in the middle, what you see are those market orders getting executed. To the left and to the right, to the left of it, these are your buyers, right? These are the bids orders. And right here on this green that you see, this is my supply. And they are about to get those 88s, 87 again, trying to print some money here on that 87s. Got some, but not a lot. And still, we are looking at the supply 88. Somebody's going to grab it. Okay, let's see if those 85s are going to come online and reload here. Right. So those of you guys on YouTube, I will be posting online right now an invitation into the chat. If you guys would like to come and check us out, come and check eslive8.com. You can subscribe and go live for 7 days on our room. Look at our server, check our server out, how we trade for targets, and how is it that we become consistent in the markets. We do trade stocks, options, but the most thing that we do here in the room is EMini, S&P 500, and crude oil, right? Talking about crude oil this morning, crude oil breaking that 67 after being at $62 last week. We loaded the boat about 36 lots, average about 63.85, $64. and got rid of them today at 67, about half of them completely out of the money, right? Giving that 86, look at 600 now at 87, guys. Excuse me, at 88, right? 600 lots there sitting at 88. We'll see if they're going to pull these 86s, move on 86s. Someone is trying, right? These guys are really trying to grab cheaper prices around the 83s and 84s. I don't think we're going to get it. We are going to push and get those supply on 88 first. This is the supply that we're going for, and that's what we will be looking to capture. Any of you long the market? Ouch. Any of you guys long the market? Still, volume is not there. So a little firecracker event can really drop this market, and some headwinds can make us go down all the way to that 44.50, which is now the support on the S&P 500. They are making an attempt. This time they conduct a business about to 60. Here goes the 87 again. Another attempt. These guys are just absorbing everything we are throwing at them on those 87s. He keeps reloading the boat. Every single time we go to that 86, we keep these bids still reloading. Every single time we come at it, he keeps buying those 86s and 85.75. Here goes 85.75 again. He reloads the book. He cleans the book. Right, he goes to 85.50. Right, he cleans the book again, and these guys at 84, they just pull small orders here. But you see the big fight right at the volume point of control. We have the VPAC on 84s, and my 88s are still there, guys. Those 88s are still on it. 85.50, getting some pull here. Clean the book about 250. 219s now, a good setting here, but nothing on the offers. Offers not being lifted. Well, now they lifted about 200s. Not enough to go on the 86, 85.75 now. He got 300 out of it. That's it. There he goes, 85. Here's the pullback. He wants to get those 84s. Let's see if he's going to have enough here. If not, we're going to start looking to get long here on 85s and go to that 88. So let me put an order on my Interactive Broker right now. Looking at that 85, I'll take one shot at it and grab those 85s. 84 is the VPAC. So what I will do is put a couple of orders at 85 and then see if we can get those 88s for about 6 points on those two lots. Come on, get me at 85, 85.50. I'm going to have to chase this 85.50 then. They don't want to give me 5 minutes till we open C period, right? 5 more minutes till we open C period, right? This is a setup that they're building up. So far, one time framing higher since the open, right? We're still one time framing higher. No volume whatsoever. Market just grinding out of that 80 and the low of 77. Looking good, fantastic. Another day in the green early on in the morning. And we're still green for the day. Let's keep it the same way, guys. Okay, let me go to OIH and see if OIH is pulling now. Yes, OIH now below the 181. I love it. So OIH is right now at 180 bucks and 50 cents. FANG stocks, all looking good except Netflix, right? AMC holding that 38 bucks. Let's look at that Airbnb. Let me look at the Airbnb right now. 157, big move out of the Airbnb today in the morning. Home Builders holding that 85 bucks. I'm going to put an order on that Home Builders. Let's see if we can get it back to 90 and collect those $5 on it. 86.50, no auction here on these 86.50s yet. And let me look at a minute here at the crude oil. Nothing. Crude oil right on the 67s. Wow, still waiting for this 187 to break. Okay, let me look at JP Morgan Chase 1 second here. In the meantime, gold pulling from that 12 to 118.08. See what Goldman Sachs is doing in some of the stocks here. This ES not moving today at all, guys. So let me look at the small trades here on JP Morgan's right now, 157.50. Let me load here about 100 shares, see if we can give me, well, yesterday, what was yesterday? Was 156. We came to yesterday high on that 157.02 and bounced straight off it. So right now printing 157.46. 157.46 on JP Morgan. Order flow looking good. Again, tagging the 87 combo once again on the S&P 500. ES still going for that move, right? Trying to get it. Again, another targets on that 87, and they cannot get above it, right? And if you look now at the 44.90, there you have it, around 500 sitting there near overnight high. And someone is trying to front run those 90s. That supply is coming online on that 44.90, right? You can see it right there. So someone is trying to front run my overnight high. And again, another pullback, another move, another trap onto those 87s, pulling them back to 85s. These guys reloading the boat. One time frame and higher. The same thing is happening on our friend here. All right, C period just opened. Let's see what C period will bring to the table. We just got a poor high right now on that 87, right? Poor high on that 87, and we are still one time framing higher on that oil. Oil really, really moving away from that 67. I'm really liking this because those 18 lots is still making money on those puts going to zero. Right, C period just open, pulling back to that 85. Let's see if this is going to give me that 84 and reverse, baby. Give me that 84, start going long, 84.75, 85 bucks, and start making money all the way to that 90. Let's see if we can get those 90s. 86 again. Oops. Right. Oops, not Sierra. I was trying to close something else. Oh man, why am I getting these? All right, I just got executed long. Yes, finally. I just got executed 85 long on my interactive brokers. Let me go back to the handy dandy market profile now. So I just got executed that 85 long, and this is exactly what I'm looking for on that ES. Right, we need to hold these 84. Right, hold that 84 and turn back, repair that poor high, and start looking for that overnight high of 44.92. Right, 44.92. If we were to break below the open, I will probably execute and stop and get out of my trade. You don't want to see the market drop below the open. That's 83. Right, I just went long that 85 bucks. I don't want to let it go more than 2 points against me, maybe 2.5 points. So you're to stop if you're not long yet. Either you want to wait for that 82 and then buy the open with them. It appears that's what they are trying to do. If you look at the book, 84.50s and 83s right there on the money. Right, somebody just put some orders on underneath on the bids. They are trying to load at the open. Okay, still that 87 has been our resistance so far. That could give you about 8 points from that 82. You know, about actually 83 to 87. Yeah, that's about 4 points. If you were to wait and load 83s to 87, that's about 4 points on 2 lots. That's 8 points that you can capture. Okay. So just got executed on that 85. We'll see if that's going to work. Let me go to my Citigroup, JP Morgan Chase, nothing. Let me look at Boeing. Market so slow right now. This give me the chance to load up some ideas here. Boeing, I saw it underneath 221. Now it's at 220. So that's good. All right, so I'm going to put it here in the room. Long that 44.85. Target, that's all I have for you guys. The target will be that 44.87. I only have 2 lots. Do not let the stops. It stops on that 44.83. The open or reload is up to you what you guys would like to do. All right, there you have it. Okay, now to 2069 on Boeing. Sava, let's see if Sava is pulling to the 16s. Nope, Sava holding those 118s. All right. AMC below 38. What is Amazon doing today? Let me look at the Amazons. Oh man, Amazon just flew to the 43. I mean to the 33. I was expecting that Amazon below the 32 this week. It appears that they just moved $100 against me. MBOX, let me go back to MBOX. MBOX now pulling 7%. So news related or just backdrop? Nope, nothing on it. No news, just a small backdrop that they're doing. Digital Turbine, God, those were unbelievable. The move that we did last week on Digital Turbine. Today I missed it. And yesterday we missed it. Today the stock up 4%. Below that 48, that was a gift given to us last week. And look at it today, right on 53. So that's good. Let me see if my Unity software is printing 130s. I pull back to 125. That's okay. Okay, Valero, PSX up $3. That's good. PSX up 2%. That's good. Visa and MasterCard doing nothing. NVIDIA. I need to take a look at NVIDIA, guys, because I want to get that NVIDIA on the 219s, too earlys. $86.25. Again, another tag to 87s. C period gave us a 2-point range. Huh. Welcome to summer trading once again. Right, here goes 87. Yeah. Yeah, we need that, Caesar. Like, that 85 was the only thing that has happened since 10:30. Since 10 o'clock, excuse me. Here's the break. We need to break above it. They keep trapping these 87s, guys. That 85 long better give me something else, man. Because right now it's not giving me much. And FYI, so this is the market profile from overnight, right? Here is the overnight market profile. We're having such a hard time to break that 87. And then on top of that, we have this resistance, yeah, right around the 90. So why am I talking about this 90? Because that's where the money is. Yeah, if you can scale out, that's good. God, I only have freaking 4 points on this move, guys. It's only 2 points that we have given, right? It's only 4 points. We got 12 points by, it's 10:40 now. Barely 12 points, right? Barely 12 points. Usually by this time, we already up 30, 34 points. Barely 12 points on it. Is nothing. It's no volume. Nothing in the markets. Please expect some type of resistance right there on the 89s. We break that 89, 90. We are heading to that 92. All right, we will be heading to that 92. Man, look at that. And the calls, by the way, the calls are not moving. They are still $1,000. Right? The calls are still $1,000. They are just playing with time decay for Friday, I guess. That's all they're trying to do. Time decay. So it sucks. But nothing I can do. We have a nice wall of supply, but it doesn't matter if this guy cannot move past the freaking 87. Right? We have only traded 2,000 contracts there. That's it. 2,000. Come on. That's how bad it is. We have not a single of these 87s to 85. Not a single one of them above the 6,000 mark. If you looked all the way here. Well, except this one that just printed 6,000 right there. 86.25. And of course the top, which we've been bugging right there. That's it. Look how bad this thing is today. And that's why I like to go into my stocks and play with the stocks. Pick $1,000 on every single stock then. do a couple of them. Nvidia coming down to that 216s again. I'm looking at this JPM, but JPM doesn't want to give me 17s. I mean 57s or 56. They're still printing 5750s. What is Sava doing? Sava was right on that 118. Let's see what Sava is doing. Now 117. Great. I love it. All right, 117 on Sava. Crude oil, 67.30. I'm loving it. DKNG. Let me see what's going on with DKNG. I just saw a couple of news here. Oh my goodness, look at that. DraftKings finally coming up to the 56 bucks. There is a deal. Multi-year deal with Simplebet to expand a sportsbook in game offerings. So I'm long DKNG. I'm probably gonna be selling calls now. $55.80, high of the day. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
44.87.
All right, guys, I'm back. What is the market doing? Absolutely nothing. Back at the 86. Anyone is still long this market? uh, Good luck. Put the market, put your orders, put your stops, and go to sleep. Come back 2 hours later, see if the thing is moving at all. I think we're gonna have some fireworks at the end of the day. Maybe they are waiting for some move at the close today. Pullbacks. I'm not expecting big pullbacks. If you look at the market overall, let me put back on the profile here, right? Based on what I told you early on in the morning, I was expecting this baby to give me a move into this 76 and then go back up. Well, they gave us the 77.50. They front run that overnight low, and now we are finding value here above those 80s. As long as this 80 holds, like I told you, if this 82 holds, that's good. But if it doesn't, we will revisit the lows of the day, right? There is a good chance that we'll revisit. Now, if we break, let me do this right now before I go. It's almost 11 a.m. So what is my thing not? There you go. There. So what I'm expecting out of the market as we are about to get out of D period going into E. D period just open, excuse me. Going into E period is this needs to hold, right? Right. I'm going to put it right here. Open. Oops, excuse me. Well, we are about to get in there, right? So open. Let me put it here. There. Needs to hold. All right. I'm going to put a big if right here. Right. If not, we are going to go for a couple of things. Number one, if we break that 82.75, excuse me, if we break that, we will start printing value right underneath, and this can take you to the low of the day. If you follow that order flow, orders are sitting right at the 7-0 mark. That means you can break this afternoon the overnight low on that 76 and continue the drop to this small volume that we printed yesterday on the 75 and eventually get that 75. Every single move here, these are set of stops that you will encounter as potential targets as we come down. But if we do not break these open and we balance here, right, you could expect some type of balance on those 83s. It's a good chance you're going to get another shot of getting that 88. Breaking that 88 will provide you and I a move into that $1.92 level. Markets been balancing mode all morning, most of the morning right now so far. So that needs to hold as we are coming at 11 a.m. right now. Tomorrow I will be looking to see if those calls are going to hold on any value. If not, those calls probably going to be expired worthless. They are just playing with time decay for today. So this is what I got for you guys. It is 11:10 in the morning already. I have to go back to sleep. This vaccine thing this first dose that I got yesterday is really bugging me. Got fevers overnight, body ache, and you name it. My second dose is until September the 13th, so I just want to make sure that I'm good. But I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll try to rest as much as possible today. Tomorrow morning, we'll have fun because Wednesday, we have EIA numbers out of oil. Today, crappy numbers. I'll try to post those crappy numbers today. API numbers coming in today from oil. We're expecting a draw of about 2 million. We'll see if that's going to materialize. And tomorrow morning, EIN in the morning. Then Thursday, fireworks at Jackson Hole. Goldman Sachs posted an article this morning. I don't know if you guys saw it. Goldman Sachs posted a couple of ideas about the tapering timeline that we will have. And if we were to announce anything back in November, tapering, to start the tapering in November, that means the tapering should finish by September of 2022. All right, so you guys heard from the Fed last week after those minutes and after all the bubbleheads talking on TV that they were expecting the tapering to be done by March or April of 2022. I don't think so. I think that's very aggressive. I do believe we might extend it all the way to December of 2022. But you never know. All depends on this COVID nonsense and all of this stuff going on around the world where economies are just being shut down and the demand for oil is not there, productivity is not there, GDPs are not there. But overall, the economies are going to keep improving. So tapering or no tapering, the stock market doesn't mind. If you look at these articles that I have posted for you guys before, every time there is a tapering, yes, you will see a small drawdown of about 1 to 2, even 3%. But then after that, 6 months later, the market is up about a median of 5.5%. So tapering or no tapering, we should expect 2022, 2023, good levels out of the S&P 500. Again, thank you for trading with us today. It was kind of boring early in the morning. We only have 16 points so far, 12 points actually so far. I will go ahead and rest. I don't think I'm going to be trading the rest of my day. So I got to be ready for you guys tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. Again, look for potential moves of 1 to 2 points. I think the most that you're going to get out of this market is 3 points. That's heaven for somebody who's scalping, with 3 or 10 lots. That's pretty good. Not for me. So, again, very quiet morning. Nothing I can do about it. That's why I was going and heading into my OIH and other stuff that I was trading early on with you guys. I have a bunch of stocks still long. Unity, I'm looking for that. NVIDIA, I'm looking for NVIDIA trades. Teslas, I already own the Teslas. So look for another move and wait for the market to come to us. You do not have to trade every day. I have telling you this before, and I will tell it again, right? There is no reason for you to be trading every day. There are some days that there are no trades to take. Those days are only to observe the market and see what the underlining is. So that's it. Nothing more to do. So I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow morning. I don't think I'll be back today for the rest of the day. I'm taking the whole freaking day off. I am pretty drugged up with some medicine that I took around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting drowsy right now. So I'm sorry, but nothing I can do. I think this thing should flush out by the end of the day, and I'll be ready to go tomorrow with a lot of energy. You guys know me. Early in the morning, 8 o'clock pre-market tomorrow, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll open the room. We'll analyze oil. Oil, guys, fantastic move. I mean, someone just emailed me right now from, from, not Twitter, excuse me, from YouTube. Someone just sent me a private DM and an email as well, because they know my email, about some of the very fantastic job that he did trading oil last week. That really made my day. I was just reading that and going over it with my wife. So I see some guys getting some good advice out of YouTube, and that's the reason why we are going live on YouTube at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Those people who like to join, well, they can join. Come to the room, check it out, check us out. I think somewhere here I have the advertisement for this week. Where the heck is it? Those of you guys on YouTube, here is what you're paying for the month, about 99 bucks, which is absolutely nothing. You make that in one single day with us, trading just micro, minis, whatever the heck you trade. You pay your premiums. You get mentoring every Saturday with us. You have a lot of supportive people here in the room that have traded with us for months and months and months, and you learn a lot from the people around you. So again, would you like to become a consistent trader? Come check us out, eslive8.com. I'll be signing off. See you guys tomorrow. YouTube guys, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow morning again at around 10:30 Eastern Time.